I'm live. Good afternoon. It's lunchtime here, exactly 2 minutes past the hour, the noon. It's past the noon, past noon. Anyways, let me just get back down to the business of the day. Congratulations to me, first of all. Hey, if you don't blow your trumpets, who else will? I just attained my third milestone in this digital business. Now, let me tell you what that means. That means that as from now henceforth, I can earn 3 times as much. 3 times as much. I mean, like, guys, tell me, if I were to be in if it were to be in the corporate world, right? Let me tell you how it happens there. You can work the whole year, you can do a whole lot for the company, and you can get a 2% raise at the end of the year. When they do the performance review, you get 2%. And it's not even all the time, right? It doesn't happen every year. But in this business, and that's an encouragement to anyone that is in the corporate world, just like myself, right? You need to find or figure out a way to start to earn online. And this is an invitation to you, by the way. In the corporate world, 2%, 5%, 10% are the most, which, I mean, that's rare, guys. But here, you have uncapped earning potential. When I'm on the next level, by God's grace, when I get to the fourth level, is going to be 4 times the earning. And that's how it grows. Yes, of course, it gets to it. We have a limit, but it's exponential in essence, is what I'm trying to say. So if you know that you're really interested to know more, what is this business and how is this thing really happening? I've explained it a couple of times. It's a digital franchise business model. Okay. So just go to my website or you can just DM me for more information about the business. But today I'm here to give you an unconventional Q&A, like a question and an answer, right? And why I call it unconventional is this. The fact is, people ask me these kinds of questions and it leaves me wondering, like, this is a business that is just like any other normal business, okay? And because it's just like any other normal business, I want to use real life examples to be able to explain this business. And that's why I said it's unconventional in the way that I intend to approach the questions today. So I'm going to go to the first question. When people ask, do I have to bring people into the business? Let's be real here. Like any other business, you need people. Okay. My brother, my sister, anybody watching me here. I am an author, for example. And if I do not drive traffic to my Amazon store or my website, guess what? Nobody's going to buy my books. I have a tutoring business. If I do not advertise, if I do not talk about it, guess what? No parent is going to sign up their child. And that's the same thing we do here. Like zero, you're going to have zero sales. So this is just like any other business because people are an essential part of your business. As long as you have the products, you have the services to give, right? You need the people to complete the cycle for a business to happen, for sales, for purchasing, for money to be exchanged in hands. Okay. And that's like the unconventional answer I'm giving for this. This is just for you to, for it to give you a food for thought today, right? As regards what I'm talking about. Now, let me go to the next question. People say, why do I have to pay 149? Just think about it like when you go to a school, a university to apply for maybe your like a school degree. You're not just going to walk in and pay your school fees. No, you have to pay admission fee, right? You have to go through orientation. You will see the courses, you will see the school. They will give you everything you need, right? The blueprint of everything you need, right? And sometimes self is not even guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. You could apply and you do not get it, right? And that's the same, like bring that same mindset here. And now let me tell you what the 149 USD does for you. It is not even throwaway money. That money gives you access to see the company's blueprints, the commissions and the compensation plans. It gives you access to the entire business model, the training platform, everything you need. And guess what? If you decide not to proceed, it is refundable. But if you decide to proceed, because if you decide not to proceed, you don't need any of the things that they offer with that 149, right? That's the marketing and sales platform. You do not need it. So, but if you decide to proceed, you get your website built for you, your sales funnel, yes. You get access to comprehensive world-class social media, like training of all sorts, including business tools, all video-based trainings available for you. And you get access to a licensed, a certified coach in this business that will handhold you through the whole process of doing your business. So now, let me ask you again, does that money seem like it's worth it or not? Okay, so like I said, it is a 30-day money back guarantee. But guess what? The moment you even request, if you want to, you get it back. Like the refund is processed immediately. In less than 2 to 3 business days, you get it back in your account, depending on your bank or whatever, if it's PayPal, whatever you use. Okay, so that is for you to come in here to see the company's blueprint, to do your investigations, do your due diligence, I would call it. And this is the end of the year where many people are thinking of, okay, how's my next year going to be? This is the time where you need to do your due diligence to find out more information about this amazing business that is changing so many lives. Okay, now let me go to the next question. People say, do I make money if I do not do anything? Like, am I going to not make money, or is it supposed to be just commission based? Hey, if you did not, now I'm going back to my unconventional answers now. If you did not go to your job, are you going to get paid? Aside maybe the 15 or 10 days in the year they give you as your PTO. If you did not go to your job and do the work, like really do the work, are you going to get paid? Absolutely not. Right? If you did not study in school, are you going to automatically pass your exams, like supernaturally pass the exam? There's such a thing as seed time and harvest all the time. Okay, if you did not do your training, like your workouts, guess what? That shape is not gonna it's not gonna stay. It's not gonna stay for too long, even if it's there, right? So the point is, there's always work that needs to be put in to get something back in return. So when people talk about these kind of things, it just shows the mindset of where this is coming from. It's a mindset of somebody who is not ready to do business, somebody who is not ready to stake out and do something that will profit them. Because the mindset of any entrepreneur is, okay, what is there for me to do so that I can get my reward, so that I can get more money, right? So this is the mindset I want you to have. This business gives you tools, gives you blueprints, it gives you the training, the website, the coach, everything required. And that's why I like to call it business in a box. Everything is delivered to you, and you have help to hold you through the process, right, of learning how to utilize it. So if you put in the effort, you will get rewarded. Like I am getting rewarded, right? Like I am just in my next milestone. And I know that the next milestone is not going to be far from now. Yes, because I know by God's grace, it's not going to be far, because the Bible said it already. Come on. This is not just even by my own efforts. I'm telling you, the Bible says that whatever you do will prosper. So anybody who is still having the mindset of, if I come here, will I be able to do it? Will it work? Come on. You come in with the mindset of, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do something impactful, and whatever I do will prosper. So that is my mindset for this business. It doesn't matter what the rocky journey is. It's just a journey that is shaping me, molding me, and I'm learning and I'm growing. And that's what life is about, right? Guess what? If you don't do anything, nothing will happen. They say nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So this is just an admonition to you, okay? Then the next question I will say is, and I'm not sure if this is last, but it looks like the last one. Why do you always show checks? Why do you guys always flaunt checks? You're showing other people's checks. Why do you always like to show earnings? There is such a thing called social proof. That's why we have reviews on Google. Reviews are on Google as social proof. So it is not for show off. It is a social proof that people put out there so that you will know that there's something worth more than grinding on your job only. Job is good. Don't get me wrong. Job is great. We are blessed to have opportunities to work at a job. But social proof here, and in fact, let me even use a job as a typical example. Before I became a PMP certified professional, that's project management certified professional, right? I used to hear that, I mean, that was back in this, that's some couple of years ago, that PMP is one of like the highest paying, not like the highest, but one of the highest paying profession. Guess what? I did my Google review. I went to see, I checked salary. Oh, it is okay. What does it take? Late night study. I did everything. When everybody's crashing, I'm busy reading. And of course, I passed it. That was social proof that I needed from Google to see that, okay, if I do the certification, I'm going to be able to get a certain amount of money, 6-figure and above and all of that, right? social proof always matters, right? Nobody gets convinced just because, yes, they see a check. I know that's true. But we're all humans. If nobody shows you any evidence, anything, you're not going to believe anything. Just think about it, right? So when you check out like reviews on Amazon, you are seeing what it does. That's one of the ways that you can be convinced that it works, right? When you see testimonials from maybe a gym trainer, like I said, even on my tutoring business, right? Then you're saying, okay, maybe they have credible teachers because somebody else has testified to it, right? That's what it is. Showing of checks is in no way a way to brag. It just demonstrates what's possible to show you that beyond the 9 to 5, there's so much more. There's a bigger world out there, to show you that the system works and to give you the confidence that you need to step into something that is beyond imaginations, right? Some people need facts, some people need results, some people need examples, and some people will not even make a move until maybe life has really exposed them, right? Before they make a move. So I hope that with these questions and with the way I've answered the questions today, you've been able to, see this business as a real business opportunity, not just as something that people are just doing online, they're just coming there. No, here we have professionals, 100%. Doctors are here. Doctors that used to work 50 hours, they've cut their hours to like 20 because now they are making money from this business and they can still serve people the way they want to because that's their life's calling, right? They don't have to grind and not see their family, right? We have testimonials of such people. We have testimonials of PSW people, people from all walks, even IT professionals like myself, right? So this is a call to you. If you know that you want 2026 to be different, if you know that you need a different life, like me, when I told myself, oh no, this is it, I need to do something differently, then you have to do something differently. Come check out the business. You're not compelled to. What we do is that we show you what's possible. We show you the blueprints, how the compensation plan happens, everything you need to know, the companies that are involved, everything, the products, the services that we offer, and we leave it up to you to make your choice, right? After all, guess what? If you do not do any, like in this business or any other online business or whatever, right? Life moves on. Like people will continue to make money from different sources. So you need to find the one that suits you best and key in. So, well, I know I've spoken quite a lot, but I hope this has been quite inspiring. And I hope this has been quite, what's the word? Like educational to you today to take that leap of faith to join. So if you know that you're interested in this particular digital business that we do, all I need you to do is send me a DM or you can register on my website and we will get started immediately. All right. Until I come your way again tomorrow. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and to listen to, this Q&A session today. Cheers. Bye.